Hey, what's up, everybody? Chris here, and I've got something to share with you. I did this with a recent publication, recent being this past year when I finished that, but I've got a new book, and this is called The Town of Perfect Water. It is a horror novella. I talked about that with Shackleford Banks Sasquatch, my other novella that I wrote, but that just has to do with word count. So, really, this is about 90 print pages, something like that. I put a lot of effort and work into this. It's now live on Amazon, and it's a horror story, right? So, if you enjoy creature feature types of things, you would very much probably find a lot to like here. So, it's set in a very small town in coastal North Carolina. It's got a cast of characters that I spent a lot of time developing. And really, over the course of several months, I went through a number of drafts with this to get it where I want it to be. But I think the story that emerged from it is one that I'm really happy with. I like the way that it turned out. And it's got some pretty horrific moments in it, right? So, typically people that are on my channel enjoy horror movies and they are horror fans, and you're going to find some things here to like with that. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily consistently overly gory, but there's definitely some of that here. Again, I like the trajectory that this goes with the story. But just a quick synopsis. In this small town, a hurricane shows up, and the day after the hurricane, something unnatural is unleashed upon the town, and it has to do with genetic engineering. And to give you a little bit of a spoiler, but this isn't really much of a spoiler, it has to do with insects that have been evolved or adapted in such a way to help with a coastal problem that exists. But of course, they are mutant insects that cause all kinds of issues, and there is some horrific stuff that happens in this. And a cast of characters has to sort of navigate that challenge and figure out what they can do to stop it. So, anyway, if you like horror tales, you might get a kick out of this. You might enjoy it. It's a quick read. I think really anybody who's dedicated could sit down in 2 to 2.5 hours and get through it with no issues. But if you've got an interest in that, be sure to check it out. I just wanted to share some information with that. Pretty soon, probably later today, I'm going to record another brief video where I talk about recent Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray pickups. So more movie content is coming soon, but I just wanted to share some information about my book. I hope you check it out. I put a link to it in the description below on Amazon. If you do want to read it, it's available in both paperback and Kindle format. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll check back in soon.